Is up, everybody? It is so good to be back. Kind of. I am at the airport in the middle of travel, 16 hours into a 24-hour straight travel from Bora Bora back to Tampa. Currently, I am in the Denver, Colorado airport, exhausted, ready to get home. But I was reading up on the interviews over at the owners' meeting, trying to keep up on everything or catch up on everything. And Jed York had some really interesting things to say, in my opinion. To me, he put all the blame on Brock Purdy if this deal doesn't get done. He ended his interview today saying, when he is ready to sign, we will sit down and get it done. It shouldn't be that hard to do. That's when asked about Brock Purdy. That was also, though, after the fact that he talked all interview about how the 49ers are clearing cap space for the quarterback position. And basically, the whole reason that this offseason they haven't been spending the money that they usually have and they have to reset is because Brock Purdy is due to make a ton of money. And right before that, he also talked about how players in the past haven't signed on time because they weren't ready to sign. To me, Jed York really put the onus on Brock Purdy and it's like, listen, we expect a deal to get done. It should be pretty easy, but if it doesn't get done, well, you can blame Brock Purdy. It's not going to be on us. We think this deal is pretty easy to get done. That being said, I also did some research on some deals, recent quarterback deals that have been done, the more expensive ones here. So Tua signed on July 26th. Love signed on July 27th. If you remember, both those guys have the same agent, so the deals were like done back to back. Kyler Murray signed on July 21st. Josh Allen, March 9th. Trevor Lawrence, June 13th. Dak Prescott, September 8th. Jalen Hurts, April 17th. Joe Burrow, September 7th. Justin Herbert, July 25th. And Jared Goff, May 13th. What I find interesting about this list is, number one, there's no reason to panic as far as the Brock Purdy deal goes. This is pretty par for the course amongst most of the other quarterbacks that are signing in this range, except for three quarterbacks: Josh Allen, Jared Goff, and Jalen Hurts. And what stands out to me about these guys is that they all play for fantastic organizations. Now, I know historically the Detroit Lions are not a good organization, but right now they are a very good organization. Yeah, so those three organizations that are held in high regard, much like the 49ers are, they got their deals done very, very early. All the other organizations are crap organizations, outside of the Packers, of course. Miami, not a good organization. Cardinals, not a good organization. Jacksonville Jaguars, Dallas Cowboys are no longer a good organization. The Bengals and the Chargers. Now, the Chargers may be now, but when Herbert signed, definitely not a good organization. So I find it interesting that the good organizations got the deals done early, and the bad organizations are the ones that didn't get the deal done early. Also, not that I follow all of these signings as closely as I do the 49ers or Brock Purdy, but I don't remember any time those teams' GM saying, well, the collective bargaining agreement's in our favor. We have Brock Purdy under contract through next year and no guarantee a deal gets done. I don't remember those things being said about these other quarterbacks, but maybe they were. But just some markers to look out for. Most of these deals got done around July timeframe. That's probably what you can expect for Brock Purdy. I know that they tried to lay out optimism that it can get done earlier. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I do expect a deal to get done. I'm curious to see, though, the length. If it's a 3-year deal and everybody else is getting 4 and 5-year deals, that's very interesting, especially for a team that has continuously said that they want Brock Purdy here long term and longer than their tenure. So just some things to look out for. Just wanted to get some thoughts off. I'm on no sleep basically for 24 hours, so I don't know how clear this came across, but that's just kind of what I took away from the meetings. Those are some dates, some markers to look out for when it comes to this contract. And I should be home late tonight and hopefully making content again live in the next 24 hours. Thanks for rocking with me. Much love, y'all. Peace.